Hey everybody, it's Sandy here, and I'm making this video because I got an email today from, well, actually, I get this email quite frequently from, or Facebook messages from lots of my followers and lots of my members and my team members, and they're always saying things like they're overwhelmed or they're frustrated, they're an internet newbie and they don't know if they can do it, and they're just stuck and they're not technically inclined, and they weren't born on the internet, and all these kind of things. And the people that are like that, they just have to think about it for a moment. Okay, when none of us were born on the internet. I'm pretty old. A lot of people don't give them they're already shooting themselves down before they actually get started, which unfortunately is the key to their demise and the reason why they fail at everything that they do on the internet, because they're already telling themselves that they don't know it. But I'm going to share with you in this video a couple simple things that will help all of you out there that really truly want to be successful on the internet. Okay, I come from the same place that you do. I had a traditional job, a family, wanted to supplement my income, stay at home with my children, just build a better lifestyle for myself. And I did that not knowing anything about the internet, about internet marketing, about making money in my own business, or any of those things. The first thing that I did learn, though, from my mentor was the fact that I need to become a professional. Not the first thing that I need to find the best opportunity, or I need to learn internet marketing, or some special, find some special, place where I can make all this money and stuff like that. It was that I needed to understand that this is a professional business, and so I needed to become a professional business person. The first prerequisite to becoming a professional business person is to become independent and and gain skills and become self-efficient. Okay? Now, that can be very difficult and daunting, right? But I'm going to share with you some things that will make it easy for you to progress and make yourself start to look like you're an expert and you're a pro. Because today's day and age is so easy to be able to do that on the internet. Unfortunately, we just don't know where to look for answers or find answers to be able to do that. So what I'm going to show you 3 things that will help you pretty much find 99% of all the questions and all the answers and all the skill that you need to develop on the internet to be successful, so that you can become independent and thus become a professional, and then you will have success. Okay? So you're making money online, you're trying to learn how to do things. Here's my first, and this is all free, by the way. Okay? This is the coolest thing in the world. This advice I'm giving you. The first tool that I use that helps me find any answer I want is our good old friend Google. Okay? And everybody knows how to use Google. It's a Google search engine. And you go there and you can find anything. So, and here's how I use it typically. Okay? If I want to learn how to do something, or if I have a question that's not clarified or anything like that, outside of using Facebook groups that my team's involved with and things like that, I go out there, and if I need to find anything, okay, I can find it on Google. Okay, remember, it's a search engine. So there's how-to information galore on Google. Okay, now I'm just going to give you an example so that you can start to work independently within your own mind, so that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's ask a question that's typical of a newcomer or a newbie in the internet marketing arena, or trying to build a home-based business on the internet. What would be a simple question? Okay, in some of the skill development we need. Okay, like how to build a list, or how to copy and paste. Okay, and I know that might sound really basic, but everybody watching this video, you're going to be able to understand that you can really search for anything on how to, right? And you can always find the answers. So in a lonely world of building a business online by ourselves, we can always resort to Google and a couple other tools I'll share with you that I used for everything as I was growing. Okay, and I still use them today. Okay, so even though I'm doing this full time and I make thousands of dollars a month doing this and I support my family, I still use these tools I'm sharing with you today, and they're really kind of common sense and almost silly, right? Meanwhile, we would never be frustrated if we understood how to use Google. So let's try something common that I use in my business every day. How to create, how to send a broadcast message in Get Response. If we just punch that in, guess what happens? See, look at it. Google went and found the answer for me really quickly. Now, it's going to show me video options usually, and if it doesn't, I can click on video and it'll just give me video options. Okay, look at all the video options. So I got many to choose from. Look at all the mentors I have. Look at all the free information I have at my fingertips. So if I want to learn how to use Get Response to send a broadcast message, look at that. So I click on that, and boom, there's a guy showing me how to send a broadcast message. Pretty simple, right? And before you might say, what is a broadcast message? You could punch that in. What is a broadcast message at Get Response? It will give you the answer. And whether you want to read an article about it or walk yourself through how to do it or watch a video on how to do it, this practically will work for almost every single thing that you're working yourself through and developing skills in on the internet in internet marketing. Okay? That's just one example, but I'm sure most of you watching right now have a general idea that that's unlimited. That could be for every task. So when you say, how do I hyperlink, for instance here, how, it might even show this, how to make a hyperlink on Craigslist. Look, it even come up, how to make a hyperlink on Craigslist. Okay, so there's a person, how to make a hyperlink on Craigslist posts. Well, look, there's a tutorial, a person walking them through step by step. How do I make a hyperlink? And a hyperlink means that someone can click it. Okay? Isn't this cool, guys? If we just think and expand our minds to think how simple this business really is with the technology that we have, it's awesome. Okay? It's awesome so that you can do that. So there's a couple different examples by using Google. Let's go to my next favorite tool that helps me succeed online. It's called YouTube. Yes, another search engine, but this one's really different than a search engine at Google. Yes, they're owned by the same company, but YouTube can be more specific for videos that may not show up on Google. Okay, so if you're a person like me that likes to watch and learn, so I watch something and then go apply it rather than read it and apply it, I prefer sometimes to go to YouTube to do that. Okay, so for instance, I'm on YouTube and I want to know the same thing. This is a general everyday task in our business on how to do that. How to make images clickable on Facebook. So, you know, when you're running your Facebook ads and things like that and you don't know how to make it click, look at all these people. They're giving us all the examples of how to do it. How to make your images clickable on Facebook. From this lady, you can find whatever one. I generally don't go through a whole bunch of them. I just watch one or two. I watch the first out of the first page. I'll pick one that looks like a person that knows what they're doing. I'll click it, watch it. Now I've known the skill, and then I go apply it. You know, this is not hard, folks. I think most people tend to make it hard. Okay, we tend to make it hard on ourselves, and it's really not hard if we try. And hopefully that's my goal with this video, is to show you ways to get rid of that frustration, to get rid of those sayings of, I'm a newbie and I don't know if this could work. I don't know I'm not a technical person. I'm not a computer person. With Google as your friend and YouTube as your friend and at your fingertips, all of this free information, think about this. There are millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of education right here for free on Google and YouTube. I think it's silly even now that people actually still go to college and university when they can actually learn more about all that stuff on YouTube and Google. Okay? Is that making sense? Okay, good. And hopefully you understand that anything that you say, how do I do that? I wonder how they did that. I don't know what that is about. How do I do that? All of those can be answered by asking how to your friend YouTube and your friend Google. Okay? That's what I did, and that's what I do still today. Now, my last secret weapon, okay? Now, these are things that help me in my business immensely, and I know they'll help you too. There's a company out there you may or may not be familiar with. It's called Fiverr, Fiverr. And basically it stands for Fiverr, people willing to do gigs, that's what they call them over there, gigs for $5 or more. Okay, now sometimes the more elaborate, you may pay a little bit more, but generally people will do things for $5 for you. Okay, so for instance, to leverage your time, which I learned this from my famous mentor, Paul Birdsall, is that when he first showed me how to do Facebook ads, and he showed me how to do online classified ads, and he showed me how to do uh, solo ads and things like that, free solos, and all the free different types of marketing things out there, making videos and all that kind of stuff. When I first started doing it, I was scared to make videos like this. It's natural for me now because I like to give back and I like to share in to people. But when I was first starting out, I wanted to do things online. So now Fiverr's like a search engine too, except for it's filled with people, just like you and me, that are willing to do jobs for $5. So you can outsource your marketing and get creative and do kinds of things on the internet through Fiverr, or marketing things on Fiverr. Okay, and this is how it works. You go to Fiverr, you create a free account. What you look for is somebody to do something for you. So for instance, let's make it relatable again but I want you to expand your mind and become independent, become a professional, and start to understand that the sky's the limit and only your imagination holds you back of what you could actually do. Okay, so let's talk about what you can do on Fiverr. Let's make it relatable. Well, a lot of people do classified ads online. Okay, so we'll put online classifieds. Okay, so I just punch in online classifieds, find a service, and it's going to ask me to log in, but I'm not going to do that. So what's going to happen is search results for online classifieds. Look what comes up. There's all these little gigs for $5, for $5, for $5. Now, guess what? This person right here, and now you can pick and choose whatever one you want. You could, and you might over analyze things and say, well, how do you know which one to pick and all that kind of thing? Again, remember, your job is not to ask somebody else for the answer to do it for you. It's to become independent and figure it out for yourself a little bit. Okay? So I will online advertise your business to 11 UK classified ads for $5. Okay? So if you think about that, this one, I will post online classified ads for your business, event, or person. Okay? For $5. Okay, and some of these people, look at this one. I will advertise any Apple product for 40 million. Well, that doesn't apply to us, right? I will publish your classified ads on 350 million plus advertising websites for $5. I will create an online classified website for you for $5. This guy, and then it gets a little diversified and get into certain countries. I will advertise your business into 25 UK classifieds. You could put specific US, right? You could go up here and punch in anything you want. Again, it's a search engine using United States. I punch that in. Let's see what comes up. Oh, I couldn't find it exactly with the United States. Okay. USA. Yeah. I will shout out your website to promote 2.5 million Facebook and Twitter friends for $5. They're going to give a shout out for you. There's all kinds of different things. You can be specific. You can run, let's say, college ads. Oops, I spelled that wrong. College ads. So look at this person. Okay, I will tweet your message to 100,000 real college students on Twitter for $5. Okay, now you might be saying, well, do those things really work or anything like that? $5. Okay, yeah, just think about this. If you look at this person right here, I will post up 50, and I've done this before. I will post up 50 flyers at SDSU with over 60,000 people. They're going to put 50 flyers out there for $5. It's 10 cents a flyer. Okay, if you got one person to sign up, make your ad obviously. This is unlimited. My point is not to show you exactly what to do. This one, I'll send you a master list of 105 college newspapers for advertising for $5. It's endless, and you can do this through marketing. Up here they have tabs that you can go on. So if you want to outsource things for $5 to fan pages, you can do that. You can get people to find keyword research for you. They can do video marketing for you. So those of you that say, oh, I don't want to do video marketing, even though Paul and all these people are saying it's all great, I don't want to do it, or I don't know how to do it. You could get someone to make you a video for $5. Okay? You can do social marketing on here. You just click on these and it's endless. Okay? But the key is, let's say you had a budget of $10 or $20 a week for marketing, you could come here to Fiverr and they will do it all for you. okay? And which would free up more time for you to become a professional and become independent and scale yourself up and be successful. I can't tell you enough how much I love Fiverr, and I use Fiverr every single week for my marketing. Okay, I outsource, and I learned that from my mentors, and I hope you learn it from this video. So there it is, folks. This is Sandy Sauvé. Hoping this video will help you be more confident online, that you can learn and do anything you want by using Google as a how-to, YouTube as a how-to when you get stuck or you need to learn something and there's nobody around to help you. And of course, always resort to Fiverr. Because Fiverr, if you say, well, hey, I'm just lazy and I don't want to do things myself, or you want to be a smart marketer and outsource it to have other people do it for $5, Fiverr's a great place to start to be able to do that. And it's just a simple way of walking through, finding what you want for somebody to do for $5 and hire them for $5, give them the content and they'll go do it for you. Okay? Hopefully this video has been helpful and I look forward to helping you more online. And if you haven't become a friend of mine at Facebook, I strongly suggest you do. Find me at Sandy Sauvé on Facebook and just request a friendship and I'll help you out there.